DCQ is going to be the one that steps up to take on Booce Lee.
Damn, son. We saw how DCQ had faced off against Juninho Ross earlier at the top of the show. It was a very, very close studded 2-1, not in his favor. But I feel like there are some similarities in regards to like the pressure situations Luke can put you in, also coming in from Terry, right? Pretty substantial screen carry. That's the word I'm looking for. Sweet Jesus almighty. But also the pressure up close, right? Being able to drain a lot of the drive gauge and also just exude a lot of the stuff that you can't really get out of if you don't have a proper reversal. I feel like DCQ is able to navigate around that, especially with the wake-up call he had from Juninho earlier. Yeah,
100%. Like, I think it's going to be a little bit tougher for DCQ in this matchup, but I think since he's been warmed up, as you mentioned previously, in a similar style of matchup, he's probably got his headspace in the proper spot to combat against that type of strategy. He should look better in this one. One of the things I'm interested in, you know, we talked about the neutral jump heavy kick, or not the neutral jump heavy kick, but the jump heavy kick in general from Terry and how much range it has. And we talked about the neutral jumping up against Bison, right? So that's something I think we got to look out for, because Booce in general feels like he's willing to risk some neutral jumps. He's got good mind games around it. He's willing to take risks where you do like neutral jump, immediately land button to catch people trying to take their turn and whatnot. So that really late falling jump roundhouse could also be something to watch out for as DCQ tries to approach a neutral jump.
On the other hand as well, we saw kind of like a little bit more of like a calmer pace, or at least a forced ground pace coming in from DCQ. You can't really navigate around the fireballs the same way you can like against Luke, right? Being that fast with the sandblast. Being able to utilize OD Cycle Crusher is pretty imperative if Booce decides to even try to use Fireball outside of like maybe like meaty pressure. And I want to say also, majority of the time, I think you can actually get like a decent way around it with a scissor kick, depending on like the timing of it. I think I've seen that. I think I've seen that in a few instances as well. But I mean, outside of that, I feel like the Fireball game is not going to be like as potent in this matchup in comparison to that Luke that DCQ had to face off against either. So I think he'll be able to at least move on forward a little bit, or at least close the gap significantly with the OD Cycle Crusher. Even though he loses his turn, I still think he wants to like the objective of being up close as much as possible.
Yeah, and we're going to see that, right? With DCQ, when he's up in your face, he's just so good at manipulating you. Obviously, Bison's got a couple of great tools to do so. Like
and the Shadow Rise as well.
Yeah, that's another one we're going to look out for. A whole lot of tools can be utilized in this matchup. I'm going to see who's really going to be able to start their game first and what these opening round gambits are going to be, if there is going to be one, right? Both players could just choose to play it patient, walk out, try to fill each other out. But I feel like a lot of the time DCQ gets real aggressive at round start and wants to force the gambits and really... Wow.
Who lied?
Not expecting the JP, I'll tell you what.
Who lied on the graphic? Right now.
Indeed. And remember, Bandits is away, so they're deliberately not only choosing DCQ for this matchup, but choosing the JP from DCQ. He's got a lot of ideas going up against Terry's Booce. Or Booce Lee's Terry, excuse me.
You know, the first time you said it, it still made sense to me. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm like, yeah. It's a whole different dynamic coming in with the JP, but now getting perfect parried instead. Here comes the Booce.
Oh, man, just a little bit too far that time. He wasn't ready with the punish counter conversion. Yeah, that jump's going to get anti-aired. Tries to get the jump back to bait something out. Probably the amnesia.
I would expect that as well. It does make sense. I like that, too. +2 on that hit. Made sure to emphasize that earlier.
Yeah. That's going to be any light you try to respond with. And then again, just staying in his face, willing to check all of this forward movement. DCQ nods knowingly. Knows he's got to adjust something here in those positions.
Ooh.
Bait him.
Oh, just out of the range, but no whiff punish on the side of DCQ. But that thing comes out really, really quickly. You got to be prepared. Number 2, damage to the drive gauge incoming. It's going to be the burnout.
Wow, yeah, immediately. Great block from Booce on the overhead ghost, though. Not getting bullied. And again, not getting opened up in burnout. Is taking chip damage. Actually escaped the corner, so DI is no longer a threat.
Damn. Excellent defense from the side of Booce. But then driving up, I will say excellent defense and rebuttal from DCQ. Checking that drive rush.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that Booce trade combos looking like Sam Presti, giving them draft picks. Oh, wait a minute. Keeping my draft picks to myself right now. Perfect parry. DCQ's going to put Booce away.
Little fodder on the trade on that one. I'll give away a random ass agent.
You know?
It'll be all right. Oh my god.
Yeah, Booce trying to take his turn after the light string, was not respecting the special cancel. Oh. Yeah, wasn't screen shake, right? So he just waited. Oh, opened him up.
Tried to move again. Booce Lee pursuing immediately after the hit quick burn.
Yeah, remember he threw last time, right? So he caught DCQ trying to avoid that same fade. Oh, man, the activity.
Totally fine. Booce's defense has been phenomenal. But I will say, okay, this jump in is huge now for Booce, being able to jump out the rest of it.
Gonna be close with the extra bar. DCQ goes down. Yeah, bruh.
What's crazy about that is level 3 definitely would not have killed.
Yeah, 100%. In that situation right there, level 3 would not get the job done. But Booce, that's the optimal routing with the Terry, going with the triple geyser for the extra damage.
This guy's kind of sick.
Yeah, man.
Getting a little emotional too. He saw a little bit of us. He cracked a little bit of a smile. He's like, job's not finished. Hold up. Damn!
Oh, I said DCQ likes to start frisky, but it's Booce Lee this time. 99-second overhand.
What a backdash. I mean, who anticipates that? Like, what if it was another Fierce?
Yeah, exactly, right? He just gets blown up. Huge damage starter if it's another Fierce right there. Oh, yeah. Look at the drive gauge being deleted by that Crouch Fierce OD power wave as well.
He's still within the 3-bar threshold. Bro, this song gives me nightmares still.
Yeah, for real.
You have to think about it, right?
That first one was nuts. And just again, providing the chip damage and the harassment via all the projectiles of JP, but no! He was actually still recovering from the Crouch Fierce. Oh, Booce blowing him up with the projectile round wave, sets him up with plus frames for the throw. He is 1 round away.
You hear the audio cue coming in from Kaba. You know what? You know exactly what that means. Once he's feeling it, he's getting fully pumped up for Booce. It's been nothing but an onslaught towards both the life and the drive gauge, repeated Fierces over at DCQ side.
Oh my goodness, even that jump is not gonna let you escape. And again, man, so many, but DCQ finally finds a jump as Booce tried to switch up the tempo a bit, going with the backdash into the forward pursuit. Now DCQ's got a big shot.
Oh, out of there.
Nice job covering that wake up with the spike. Oh my goodness.
Defense and the perfect parry. This guy Booce is insane, and the side switch. He's got it down pat. Oh, but DCQ's not afraid to throw back that perfect parry right into his face. And that's going to be a counter hit. Booce thought he had enough time to do whatever he pleased. It is DCQ with the extension off of that drive rush, crouching medium punch. Oh!
Beats him to the button. This time, quick burn, leaving him standing as well. Just goes with the throw. He's been cycling between the throw and the frame trap. Oh, man, another clean rising tackle. And overhead is there again here. Mad damage incoming. Oh, man, he's going to use the level 3 here, right? That routing. This is the max damage he's going to get without burning himself outright. He didn't want to go with the power geyser or the triple geyser. This still gives him an opportunity to put him on strike throw for the win.
Out of the ranges. A perfect coming in from Booce. Destruction from the side of the Bandits camp. DCQ falling short to another aggressive character, even with the switch over to JP.
Yeah, good stuff from Booce right there. You can see obviously very excited for the dub as well, because I think he's fallen a little bit short in a couple of his matches that I think he was expecting to do better in. So yeah, man, Chris, I told you, bro. You gotta believe, gotta trust the faith and preparation, which is what Bandits has really been making sure everybody knows that is their mantra.
Damn, the dashing was good. The dashing was good. Reaffirmation from the strategy behind them getting ready to play off against each other. So excellent. I think just like the synergy overall is just so well balanced, right? You have highly intelligent minds when it comes to Street Fighter 6, and also excellent coaching from every one of these players. It's quite impressive. But what's also impressive is catching a lot of these normals against DCQ with some of these jump-ins, right? Having him focus entirely on the ground game, leaving him quite susceptible. You rarely get to see JPs get jumped in on like that.
Yeah, right? Yeah, usually so good with like when they reverted the like upper body invul property of the too heavy, the crouch heavy punch.
Right.
Like the anti-airing has been super consistent, but Booce is doing such a good job on the ground, like manipulating and showing like dashes and different walk forward ranges into buttons that you can then like show a walk forward into a jump in, right, and kind of catch DCQ committing to some of these grounded buttons, whether it be like that crouch fierce, whether it be the stand fierce that got jumped in on multiple times, right? It's a great button, but it's a big commitment, and Booce was able to expose that multiple times.